Hi, fourth grade. This is going to be your perspective assignment. This is fun. I found it very relaxing. And I have gone ahead and drawn it out in pencil, but I'm going to go over it with Sharpie so I can show you guys how to do it. Next week we will color them. So after you draw your composition, your art, leave it blank, and next week we'll add some color. And I would suggest you leave it in pencil. The only reason why I'm doing it in Sharpie is so you guys can see what I'm doing. Right here I have drawn my vanishing point, okay? So what I'm going to do is, how you start off is you take and you just start, after you draw your vanishing point, you just start drawing random lines on around your vanishing point, okay? I started off with random lines, and they can be spiral and wavy lines. You can even use zigzag lines if you prefer. And you're just drawing all of these lines around your point. Okay? I've just done various sizes. And some swirling. I did not do zigzag lines, but if you would like to zigzag lines, you could do that as well. I'll even give you a small demonstration on what you should do if you decide to do zigzag lines, okay? The next thing that I did was, now remember we talked in the video, everything goes back to the vanishing point. So now what you're gonna do is all of these ends of your lines and also the outer edges of your curves, you're gonna start drawing straight lines in that direction, okay? Use your ruler if you need to. Okay, I used my ruler when I was drawing mine. Remember, because everything has to come back to this vanishing point, okay? So you want to go ahead and draw those lines. See what I'm doing? I'm going to the edge of a line, and then I'm going to the curve, the edge of a curve. And one thing I want to mention to you is that, for instance, this one here, the curve, is right here, so I started a line, but I want to stop here. I don't want to bring that line all the way through, okay? Because this part is behind that part, okay? And so we're not going to see the line go all the way through. That's very important to remember. So here we go again. I have these lines that started at the curve, and I'm going to keep going. That way, okay? So I want to stop when I run into another line, okay? I don't want to go all the way through, okay? So just go around and check all of your endpoints, and make sure you've drawn lines from each endpoint. This is going to look really cool. This one is going to look really cool when we're done coloring it, okay? So I'm looking to make sure, oops, I've got one line here, that I've got all my lines, okay? I'm missing one right here. Just taking a second look. Remember, everything goes back to the vanishing point, so I want to make sure I get that lined up real good, okay? And that is what you're going to be doing for now. Now, this looks pretty interesting, white, but wait until we add color to it. You're really going to love it, okay? I'm going to pull another piece of paper out, and I'm going to give you an example if you want to do zigzag lines. You basically handle it the same way. You would need to make sure that all your lines go back to the vanishing point, okay? So, if I have my vanishing point and I have some zigzag lines, put some swirly ones there. I'll put another curly one there just to see how it turns out, okay? I'm taking my pencil and I'm going towards the vanishing point. With all of my curves, just like I did in the first one. Now with the zigzag, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you get every end point back to that line. So I take all my end points and I head back towards the vanishing point. And then when this one here, I'm going to do the same thing. And everything's going to head back towards the vanishing point. Take my ruler. This line goes here. This line goes here. I did an oops on that one. Okay, and I just start heading all of my lines back towards the vanishing point. So see how those zigzag comes out? So if some of you want to do zigzags, it's going to look really cool. All of my lines heading back towards the vanishing point. Remember to stop when you run into another line. This one here can go directly towards the vanishing point like this. Okay, so all my lines are going to go in this direction. Just like that, okay? And remember to skip those, remember to skip those other lines and make sure that you don't run in right there. Stop here, go. All back towards the vanishing point. Back towards the vanishing point. This one is looking really cool. I think you guys are going to like this assignment. And if you remember from 1 point perspective from last year, it'll be even easier for you to get this pretty quickly. Okay? All those lines back towards the vanishing point. Okay. Okay, so let me outline. I think I can see that pretty well. But you guys, I think you guys understand what you're doing. If you have any questions, or you get stuck with anything, please send me a Google chat or email me. Next week I have scheduled meetings, Zoom meetings for 4th grade. So I can help you guys. If you're having trouble with this, remember to leave it blank. because I want you to color it the following week. Plus, I don't want you to be completely worried about finishing the entire thing this week, just in case you start running into problems and you need to stop and take a break, okay? So just remember all these lines heading back towards the vanishing point, okay? And I will see you guys later. I hope you enjoy this, and I cannot wait to see your work.